Hey guys, Tomboy601, and today it's patch notes day, baby. Yeah, it's a good patch notes, everyone. We'll dive on in just a second, but before we do, a little bit of housekeeping. You may look down below and see that my subscriber count is quickly approaching the 15,000 mark, and well, if you're not subscribed, please do. Once we pass that 15,000 subscriber marks, we'll be planning a stream. I believe we'll have some of the other CCs on it. I've been given the ability to give away some premiums and some crates. So once that milestone gets hit, I'll set a date and we'll go ahead and advertise and do all that. But first, I need to hit 15,000. So if you're not subscribed, like 60% of you aren't, please hit that subscribe button. Okay, let's get into the patch notes. Of course, we know Tier 8 is here. We've covered that already on this channel, but for those of you who have not been around, there are 12 Tier 8 ships being introduced in this update. 3 ships of the USA, 3 ships from Japan, 3 ships from Germany, and 3 ships from the USSR. They'll be added as tech tree ships. You'll need 300,000 XP on each of the ships, i.e. 200,000 elite XP, because if you remember, the tier 7 ships, you do 100,000 of regular XP to them to upgrade them fully, and then you get elite XP. Up to that 200,000 elite XP will be converted into regular XP on the vessel, and then you will be able to purchase them from there. The ships are as follows. For the USA, we have the battleship Maine. She is a unique to World of Warships Legends ship. They do not have her over on PC. We have the cruiser Buffalo. We have the destroyer, the Allen M. Sumner, which is sort of unique to us because the Sumner class destroyer is only a Pan-Asian ship over on PC. They don't have it as an American ship, so it's like unique by name, essentially. For the Japanese, we have the battleship Izumo. We have the cruiser Ibuki, the destroyer Yagumo. For Germany, they have Friedrich de Gross. The cruiser is Rune, and the destroyer is Z-46. For the Russians, they have Sovetski Soyuz. The cruiser's Dmitry Donskoy, and the destroyer is the Delny. So that's everything right there. There will also be 2 other tier 8s introduced in this update. One, of course, is the campaign reward ship, and the other is a certain German destroyer that isn't really a destroyer because it's a light cruiser. That's a little hint for later in the video. So there'll be a good population in tier 8, and we'll go ahead and go through everything else. So this update is going to be also celebrating the 3 legendary years because Wargaming will be celebrating 3 years of World of Warships Legends. So they are doing a bunch of little things, including introducing the first of the Commonwealth ships, a new Commonwealth commander. Also, huge win bonuses, first win bonuses, and windrows bonuses. So the first time you win in a tier 4 match, you'll get 2 hunter camos. The first time you win in a tier 5 match, you'll get 2 anniversary camos. The first time you win in a tier 6, you'll get 3 rare battle boosters. The first time you win in a tier 7, you'll get 3 epic battle boosters. The first time you win in tier 7 or tier 8, you'll get an insignia. And the first time you win in a legendary tier ship, you'll get a summer big crate. Additionally, first win bonuses are going to be jacked up to times 5 from August 26th through August 29th. So get those boosters ready because there's going to be some big payouts on the way, if you know what I mean. Also during this time, to help celebrate this, there'll be the Night Symphony bundle. So for the first time this update, the Commonwealth makes its appearance in the game with the tier 2 premium destroyer Vampire. She brings a rapid reloading, good angling, and starring the Commonwealth commander Leonard Murray. So you'll be able to get that through your platform shop August 1st through August 29th. I did a little digging on the Discord. His base trait is going to boost the health of individual modules. So nothing too exciting there. Additionally, we will be getting 2 new Bureau projects this update. The first one which is the one we're going to talk about first. We'll talk about the other one a little bit later in the new ships, but the first one is the traditional 3-year strong sort of bureau project. If you haven't been around for one of these are some of my favorite because they basically give you some of the stuff you would have had to pay real money for. They give you a chance of getting it for free. So usually it's a bureau project, and it will award something like maybe a Black Friday crate, maybe a Halloween crate, New Year's and Lunar New Year crate. Like, I don't know exactly what the rewards are, but generally what they do is you can expect crates from all of the special events over the year. I think this is how I ended up getting Dunkirk one year. Like, this is a fantastic little update that gives you a chance at winning some of the stuff that you would usually have to pay real money for. They'll be covering the details on this one in a separate update, so sadly we don't have anything to share. There will be a new port for this update. It is the birthday port. It's the one that's featured in the trailers. It's going to make it look like your ship is kind of like a model, so it'll be cool. Then, of course, we do have the campaign for the Tier 8 Republique. So 100 milestones, 5 weeks. Catch-up is enabled, which is excellent. The French Tier 8 battleship Republique is the main reward. It has 431mm guns in 4x2 configuration, a swift main battery reload, the engine boost consumable, and a very solid AA suite. That's an absolute beast if you ask them. The premium bonus for Tier 8 credit earnings will be set to 15%, the same as it was for Tier 7. And I know I'm kind of sad to see there's no actual reload booster. We'll see just how that ship plays out. So if you decide to purchase the Admiralty backing, or sorry, if you don't decide to purchase the Admiralty backing, you can expect to get 40 common boosters, 12 Type 1 camouflages, 12 Type 2 camouflages, 12 Type 3 camouflages, 9 anniversary camouflages, 262,500 commander XP, 300,000 credits, 7,250 global XP, 14 promotion orders, 1 insignia, 1 commendation, 8 days of premium account time, 1 summer big crate, 1 anniversary 22 Soviet crate, 1 anniversary 22 Regina Marina crate, 1 anniversary 22 Pan-European crate, 1 French commander crate, 1 patch background symbol, and 1 patch symbol. Then if you decide to purchase the Admiralty backing for 2,500 doubloons, as addition to all of those, you'll receive 40 rare boosters, 22 Type 1, 22 Type 2, 22 Type 3 camouflages, 25 anniversary camouflages, 137,500 commander XP, 2,925,000 credits, 27,500 global XP, 26 promotion orders, 4 insignias, 3 commendations, 750 doubloons, 4 summer big crates, 4 anniversary crates, 4 anniversary Soviet crates, 4 anniversary Regina Marina crates, 4 anniversary Pan-European crates, and of course, the French Tier 8 premium battleship, Republique. In addition to all of that, the treasure hunt returns, and there's a very nice update. If you don't remember what treasure hunt was, it was basically a daily login sort of game over on Wargaming's website. The up and up of it was basically you logged in, it gave you a certain number of keys to be able to unlock, to basically progress on a random count calendar. Within that random count calendar was all sorts of boosts and bonuses. If I recall correctly, this is the update where they had a bunch of, where the Palo came out, and there was a bunch of green XP of the global XP in there. So I really, really enjoyed it. You got a certain number for logging in daily. You could purchase additional keys with silver. It was about 23 million or 28 million that you could end up spending in silver in order to purchase crates, and then you could basically spend 9,500 doubloons to get up to the mark that would allow you to unlock the final prize, which was a Super V crate. If you're not aware, the Super V crate, the Super 5 crate, is the one that has all of the Tier 5 premiums in it, and for this, they have updated the Super 5 crates. Now, Arizona, Hyuga, Zuiho, Anshan, and Huangha are now in that crate, which is excellent, especially Hyuga, because she is just such a wonderful Tier 5, so it's excellent to see her in there. Additionally, it looks like you'll be able to earn 2 Super V crates by going through this, so excellent to see Treasure Hunt back. Don't know how it's going to be fully implemented yet, so we don't have any details. If there will still be a way, if there will be a way to get the Super V crate for free, or if it's going to be one where you're going to have to pay silver, or if it's going to be one where you are going to basically get a Tier 5 premium at 500 off on the doubloons, which is kind of what it was last time. but you also kind of had to frame it in your mind that there's all the other rewards. And you got all those for free, and then yeah. Anyways, overall, I really ended up enjoying Treasure Hunt last time around, so I'm glad to see it back. The next thing, Colbert is back, baby, and this time she is a bureau project, and this is a very interesting thing and an interesting standard. So first thing, if you Colbert is back. We had her during that like legendary rental during the 21-22 New Year's update, and she was strong. But she felt right. Like she was definitely counterable, but in a good player's hands, she was definitely quite strong. Well, they have decided to do no changes, but instead, what they have done is that they are going to charge you 3,000 steel to do the bureau project, and it will only be allowed to be initiated this update. Yeah, I'm sorry to anyone that like just bought the Missouri and has nothing left, because Colbert is going to be a fun one, but you'll be able to start the Colbert as a bureau project for 3,000 steel. You just have to start it this update. They want to do this to see as a way if this will limit the number of Colberts out there, because they fear it could be a very strong boat, as we did see it was quite a strong one, but I'm very happy to see it. Also, if I'm being honest, I like the idea of gating the legendary tier ships behind steel. I think it makes it so that a player has to have engaged with some endgame activities in order to be able to research the most powerful ships in the game. Maybe not do it where it's hidden behind the thing, or only allows you to start it for one update. But I am really liking the idea of gating it behind some steel. That makes it feel like steel does have a purpose and has a reason to use that currency, because we've really kind of lacked a reason to use to steel, and now it feels like you're like funding the construction of this legendary ship, right? You're like, oh, I have steel as a resource, I'm gonna give the steel to the shipyard, and we're gonna work on it for the next several months as we research it. So that's cool. I like the idea. I'm happy to see Colbert back. I feel bad for those who like just bought the Missouri and don't have enough steel to start it. Anyways, next up, the auction returns. That's right. And well, one, we all wanted it. Let's be clear. We were all thirst trapping. The auction lady, she's coming as a commander, guys. Everybody, woohoo! We did it. So she'll be up for bid, and so will the tier 8 German destroyer Elbing. That's right. Elbing is coming to the game as a premium tier 8, and she will be available in the auction. Good news, though, she will also be available for global XP down the line. So basically, if you want to participate in the auction for the Elbing, it is very clear being a, hey, this is early access. You are paying top dollar for early access. Not 100% sure how I feel about it, but I do think I like that a little better. The only thing I'm worried about is if Elbing is overcooked, we may get ourselves in a Lenin debacle where, like, they said Lenin was going to return. We haven't seen Lenin return, and it's been, what, a year and a half? And we were told that boat would return, but it's just too strong, so they don't want to let it return. And they could potentially pull that with the Elbing and be like, oh, we'll bring it back for global XP one day, and just like never do it. So buyer beware. I'm hoping that they give us the ability to do a review on the Elbing before it comes out. Of course, hopefully that occurs. Last time they didn't, but maybe they will with this boat. If you don't know the deal with the Elbing, it is it's more cruiser than destroyer, but it doesn't have a citadel, and it has very, very strong AP. Like, we're talking, can Citadel Conqueror at like 1 kilometer strong. It's going to be an interesting boat. We'll see how it plays. Other premium ships coming this update. You've seen it testing, and the German Tier 7 premium aircraft carrier Graf Zeppelin, the first Tier 7 premium aircraft carrier for sale for real money. So it's here. I hope Enterprise isn't too far behind. It will have the usual AP bombs that the August von Parzival has. Beyond that, strong secondaries. We'll be able to review it and it should be fun. Next thing, the Italian accuracy commander is here, the free one, and he is going to be a ton of fun, and I'm probably going to have to go ahead and invest in him because he has some fun traits, and, well, you know, who needs a Zerlane Latorio when you have Angelo Lacino? Basically, base trait is go away. It's going to increase your main battery shell grouping by up to 5.6% while shooting at cruisers and up to 2.4% while shooting at destroyers and battleships. The fourth row skill is also a unique skill. It's going to increase repair party and damage control party consumables duration by up to 15% if they are activated simultaneously. Then there is a unique legendary skill, Testudo, which is going to reduce incoming damage from shells, bombs, and torpedoes while repair party consumable is active by up to 20%, and it's going to add 1 count to the repair party. So a very fun one, and one that might replace Wilter Rebuild, at least offers some little changes. Next up, Tier 7 is getting an additional addition. The Weimar is finally making its full appearance at Tier 7. A repair party consumable is being added. As you are well aware, the economy bonus has changed. It's now up to 55%. She is not going to receive a new 4th tier mod slot. And if you bought her and you're like, God, I can't believe they did this to us. I need a refund because I've made millions on the Weimar and it's just not good enough anymore. I didn't get my money's worth. Well, you can go ahead and request a refund by filing a support ticket up until August 14th. You'll receive a refund of 12,500 doubloons. Finally, there's one other sort of balance change that has come to the works, and that is aircraft carriers are kind of getting buffs across the board. Basically, all Tier 7 aircraft carriers are getting, and the Tier 5 Premium Zuiho have been boosted their health for the planes by about 150 each. So that's out there. Shokaku squadrons have been increased from 8 to 9, with attack unit size going from 3 to 3 instead of 2, and then the total housed on board is going from 12 to 15, as well from maximum bomb damage is going from 10,100 to 10,600. Tier 5 Zuiho is getting a boost from its Additionally, Tier 5 Zuiho's maximum bomb damage is being increased from 9,100 to 9,400. Implacable is going from 12 aircraft to 15 aircraft. August 1 Parseval is getting a torpedo nerf. Max damage going from 5,833 down to 5,600. And Tier 8 or Tier 7 Pobeda is receiving a buff. Torpedo speed is being increased from 35 knots to 40 knots. Additionally, main battery gun reload booster is seeing a little bit of a change. Basically, now it will work even if your if one of your guns gets destroyed, which, you know, that's fine. I didn't even realize it would deactivate if one of your guns got destroyed. That feels a little bit weird. And then the only other thing of note really is because Tier 8 is being added to those weekly boost missions, you could technically complete a set on Sunday, and then it will be completely refreshed come Monday because of the addition of Tier 8. So, for those of you who have been around like me, it used to be that you would go in and, complete on update weekend, you'd go and complete the weekly boost missions, and then they'd reset on Monday because of the update, and you'd get, double the amount of promotion orders and 2 free commanders for the week. Well, you can go ahead and do that this week because of the addition of Tier 8, the progress won't carry over. So, guys, that's everything that you need to know. Like I said, it's a good patch notes. It's going to be fun. I'm happy. This should be a pretty good update. So, if you like the video, guys, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.